Hello, everybody. Hello. This is Nathan from Arcadius Ops. And today we're going to look at something that is perhaps the most important thing in any hacking job. And that is OSINT, Open Source Intelligence. And today we're going to look at what OSINT is, and perhaps more importantly, what it isn't. We're not going to go into any detail of the programs involved. That will be dealt with in separate videos. So, without further ado, what is open source? Open source are the public records that you have out there. It can be online, it can be digitized, or indeed it can be offline at your local library, your local government records office. And this is the first step in any hacking job. What we need to do is gather intelligence on our target. Now, the thing that people ask me, is open source legal? Well, yes, it is, because it's public information. All right? And public information is always linked to each other. So it's legal to look at OSINT for any target. You don't need the letter of authority. Okay? You don't really need that. All right? Because you're looking at public records. You're looking at stuff that is out there in the public domain. So thanks to things like social media, the local libraries, DNS records, thanks to all of that, there's a wealth of legally obtainable OSINT data that is out there. And indeed, this may be all that is needed for an attacker to compromise any organization or individual. And indeed, there was a very famous Asian hacker called Black Bear, and he used OSINT very infamously. The Black Bear, he was called the Black Bear. He used OSINT exclusively to hack into and steal millions of dollars worth of data from a well-known financial institution. All right, so anyway, what we're going to do is to better understand OSINT. OSINT can include information such as your DNS. It can include your financials. It can include your social media accounts. It can include things such as webinars, podcasts. It can things such as your conferences. All right. All these things are out there in different forms. Excuse me. And of course, you've got your public libraries, the libraries that are out there with all kinds of information that you have. So OSINT is very, very important. And we can use the paper records that we have, the libraries. In the libraries, you've got your financial statements in the libraries. You've got your accounts, your public accounts that have been done. Because ultimately, with any OSINT, what you're trying to get user names. So, for example, Bob bab@bob.com. This is your username. So if you can get a username of a CEO at your target, so Bab is my username, and the CEO could be, I don't know, Mr. Smith at bob.com. You got that. Now, OSINT, somewhere out there will be a list of usernames of the board of directors, and perhaps you've got the telephone numbers too, all right, which is quite a good find to have when you're doing OSINT. You've obviously got the tools. So Kali Linux has lots of open source tools, such as DNS Recon. It has, you've got Twint, you've got Sherlock. Twint goes to Twitter, and Sherlock goes to all social media sites and try to get your usernames all sorted out. Okay, so you have lots of programs out there, but to be honest, where do you start? What's the first thing that you're going to do? Well, okay. Well, the first thing you need to is a plan. What's your OSINT plan? Okay, why? Why? And how? So your plan, what's your target? Okay, what's your goals? What are you trying to achieve in your OSINT stage? Okay, well, like I said, you're probably trying to get some usernames. Okay, because maybe you're going to do some social engineering later. Kali has the excellent SET, social engineering suite. Don't forget that you also need to stay legal. Stay legal at all times. Organizations, they do cover up a lot of the OSINT behind user agreements, behind DNS records, by non-disclosure agreements. So the privacy laws are out there. So just stay legal as far as OSINT is concerned. You've got your sources. All right, now we've touched on this. Your sources. Your sources are DNS records, public libraries, government reports. You can use tools that do machine learning and web scraping. Of course you can. Okay. You also need to be aware of the quality. Now, especially online, there's some very dubious and very mischievous people out there, and the quality of the information that they give are not verified. Okay, so please, in any OSINT exercise, verify the information that you have, because is it credible? So, picking an example, the Flat Earth Society. Some people believe that the Earth is flat. The evidence that they present is not credible. Okay, you can verify it. Yes, there are people out there, but the data that's been returned is not credible. So be careful with the quality of information that is there all the time. The other thing that you need to do is you need to talk about, or we need to talk about the integrity on your confidentiality, the competence that you are being given to use the OSINT information for whatever purpose that you have. Just be aware that your integrity and your confidentiality is still there. Okay, because don't forget, your CIA triad. Okay, you any hacker, the confidentiality, your integrity, and your accessibility, it's all there. And as ethical hackers, you need to make sure that you're legal, that the information is verifiable, and its integrity of the information is acceptable, and the confidence that you are being given can change, especially if the OSINT information is encrypted. Okay. All right. So that's all I'm going to say about OSINT today. So overall, OSINT can help an organization to effectively and quite efficiently gather, analyze, and disseminate public records and open source information. OSINT can also ensure your compliance to any legal or ethical guidelines that are out there. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and the next couple of videos will be all about the tools that we use for successful open source. Thank you very much. Bye.